Yo guys, in this GTA Online video, I'll be showing you some of the best money methods that can make you some easy money after the recent event week. As always, if you guys going to enjoy this video or find it useful, make sure to leave a like and also consider subscribing. And without any further ado guys, let's jump straight into this video. The first money method will be the first dose missions. After Rockstar's most recent event week, these first dose missions now pay out double money and RP. To go ahead and start up these missions, you will need to head over to this location. Although these missions are essentially contact missions, as of right now in GTA Online, I don't believe that you can start these from your pause menu. Leave a comment down below if I am wrong about this. The first dose missions are pretty fun to do. Of course, there isn't too many of them, so they can be really repetitive. And honestly, with these missions, the only incentive to play these would be unlocking the Acid Lab. And after you have played through all of the missions and unlocked the Acid Lab, there is really not much point doing them. I completed the last first dose mission and I got rewarded with $40,000. For a contact mission, this is pretty good. I would say that these missions are really good to kill time for different things, for example cell missions, and the cooldowns that you guys will get for them. But now guys, going ahead and moving on to the next money method for this video, we do have security contracts. Typically in GTA Online, security contracts do pay out a nice amount of money. You guys will see on screen the default payout for these security contracts in order. Just keep in mind this is without the double money added onto it. So to really quickly go over these for the default payout, which would be without double money and RP, the professional contract, which is arguably the worst contract, will get you guys anywhere between $31,000 to $42k normally. So now with this double money boost, we can get between $62,000 and also $84,000, and that will be the worst security contract that you could get. For the specialist contract, we can get between $44,000 and $56,000 normally. So with double money, we can get between $88,000 and $112,000. And last but not least, for the specialist plus contract, this one is kind of insane. Usually with no double money and RP on these security contracts, we can get between $60,000 and $70,000. So of course, with the double money and RP bonus, we can get between $120,000 and $140,000. If you guys do decide to grind these security contracts, I would highly recommend that you guys start these from your agency. This will let you guys see how much money each security contract will pay out before accepting the contract. One more really important feature to note about these security contracts is that you will not be able to instantly replay them. It does seem that Rockstar did patch the phone replay method. In the gameplay right now, I was testing this to see if it still worked or not, and no matter how hard I tried and how many times I tried this, it would just not work. But luckily enough, for security contracts, the cooldown is only 5 minutes long. So in that 5 minutes of waiting, we can literally just go to any other business in the game, maybe resupply something, restock our snacks, armor, ammo, just really anything. I would definitely say that this cooldown is so pointless, it's literally 5 minutes long. But either way, this will be a great money method for you guys. And just before we move over to the next money method, security contracts typically take around about 5 to 10 minutes to complete. Altogether, this will be one of my favorites after the recent event week. Moving on to the next money method though guys, we have one of my second favorite methods, and this will be a huge 25% speed boost on the warehouse staff. If you head over to any one of your crate warehouses, you will have probably noticed that you have a staff member. With this staff member, we can send them off to source special cargo for that specific warehouse. This will cost $7,500 to do. The main reason this is super effective though is because while that staff member is delivering some crates for our warehouse, we can also do the exact same thing as well. With this speed boost, the staff members will take 36 minutes to deliver these crates back to that warehouse. I already have a very good method on these crate warehouses using your warehouse staff to deliver stock. So if you guys want a more in-depth explanation on that, definitely check that video out. And just before we do move on to the next money method, the warehouse staff will be in all of your special cargo warehouses, not just one. Before the next money method, we do have the Issy Classic races. The Issy Classic races this week will be paying out double money and RP. To find and start one of these races, we would have to press the pause button, go over to the online tab, select jobs, play jobs, and then Rockstar created. And in this menu, we can find the Issy Classic races in the stunt races tab. You guys can have up to 30 players, including yourself, in these Issy Classic races. This will be super fun to do with friends and also just random players. Keep in mind, the more players that you guys have in these races, the more payout you will get. If you wanted to play this solo, I would recommend waiting 15 minutes before completing the race. This will completely max maximize the payout that you get. In the gameplay, I just did this solo and I did not wait the 15 minutes, and you will see that I got a horrible payout for not waiting. If I did wait the 15 minutes in this race, I would have probably got just over $30,000. And of course, if you have friends and you maybe wait the 15 minutes as well, you will have even more potential to make even more money. Altogether, these races are super fun to do. They might not sound fun at first, but if you do manage to get a lobby with a load of random players, you can have so much enjoyment and also make a lot of money. And last but not least for this money method video, guys, we do have the time trials. I always include the time trials into these type of videos as they can just make you guys some insane money with some very minimal effort. As always, if you are on the next gen version of GTA Online, we can do the HSW time trial and also the default one. And in total, for completing both of these time trials, as in completing the part-time, we can make just over $350,000. That is a super easy payout, and with the time trials, I would argue that the original time trial is actually much harder to complete. You will see in the gameplay that with these HSW time trials, we can complete these so easily. And usually when doing these, we have over 20 seconds left over. I even use this HSW Hackathon drag on the original time trials and still struggle sometimes. Now to quickly sum up all of these different money methods and put them in a rank from best to worst, I would definitely put the security contracts for this week at the top, making them the best in my opinion to get money this week. And then just underneath that at second place, I would probably give this to the speed boost for the warehouse staff. That speed boost can help you guys fill up your crate warehouses so much faster and obviously in turn make you guys a load of money. And then third in this list, I would go for the Issy Classic races. I can imagine playing these with loads of players and having so much fun. And of course, with the player count for these races being up to 30 players, on occasion you might even be able to make even more than some security contracts. And then at the bottom of the list, I would definitely put the first dose missions. The main reason that I would put the first dose missions at the bottom of this list is, like I said earlier on in the video, about the replayability of these missions. Once you have completed them all, there is really not much point to go back. The payout is alright, it's not too bad, but honestly after this most recent event week, there is definitely better ways to make money. But yeah guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with that list that I just said? And which money methods do you prefer from this video? But anyway guys, that is going to do it for this GTA Online money method video. Hopefully this helps some of you guys out who are maybe wondering what to grind this week, or even what is the best potential money maker. As always, if you did enjoy this video or found it useful, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel and like what you see, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe and thanks for watching.